everybody, Weapon X here on behalf of True Nutrition. And I guess this update is not Road to the Olympia anymore. We're going to have to find a different name because, as you guys know, or for those of you that follow me on Instagram, know at weaponx_Ifbb Pro, I made the decision almost 2 weeks ago to shut my season down and move into an off-season phase for the rest of the year. So I will not be competing in any other shows in 2021. The reason for that decision, and I'm going to summarize. If you guys want all the details, you can go watch my last IGTV video on my Instagram page, and I go into it in a lot more detail. But I made the decision basically because my body was not cooperating. I've been in a deficit/contest prep for the better part of the last 18 months. I would say cumulatively altogether in the last 18 months, I probably had about 3 months off. And that's not enough. That's just not enough recovery. And I'm just, I was going through the prep for these next series of shows, and I just felt like I was beating my head against a brick wall trying to get my body to lose weight, lose body fat. And it just wasn't the way my body wasn't cooperating with how the protocol was set up. So I just been at it for too long. I needed a break. My fiance is in prep. And I have a lot of clients that are in the midst of their preps right now that are closing in on shows very quickly. And I want to be able to be there for them in the capacity that they need me in and that they deserve. And I just felt like I wasn't able to do that given being so worried and frustrated about what was going on with my own prep. So all in all, it was just, I felt like it was the right decision to make. I made it, and I feel incredible about it. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. So basically, where I'm at right now is I have moved into a health phase. So I got my blood work done, and I am in the process of correcting markers that are out of whack. So this is going to sound so bad. I was actually surprised at how good they were, considering how long I've been on prep and cycle and etc. So kidneys and liver are great. All blood work markers regarding kidney and liver were in range and really good, and I'm like, how? But I'll take it. I will attribute that, though, to being extra obsessive about my vitamin regimen. I stay on that pretty hardcore. I don't slip up or look down on the administration of all my vitamin and wellness supplements, the majority of which I get from True Nutrition. Use code WeaponX to check out to save some money. Shameless plug. But I will say that over the past couple years, I have been way better, about my vitamin intake than I have prior to that. So I will attribute my good blood work in large part to that, for sure. So anyway, the biggest things that we need to address right now are my test levels are pretty low. So we need to get those back up to snuff. Thyroid, my T3 is really high, my T4 is really low. So just by eating in a surplus for an extended period of time, not taking any thyroid, and over time my body will just start reproducing T4 again, and we'll be good to go. Well, it is producing it, I need it to produce more. So that's an easy fix. Testosterone will come up a little bit over time. I'm sure I will need to go into a TRT phase in the very near future just to make sure that everything's good. But for the most part, that'll come up on its own. Clomid will help as well. What Clomid does is it will boost the production of luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone, which will then lead to the increased natural production of testosterone in the testes. So that's how we will address that. And then what was the third thing? Cholesterol. Yes, cholesterol ratio is a little bit off, but I always expect that because of a couple things. One, the amount of beef that was in my diet, but mostly the amount of time that I was using Arimidex, the aromatase inhibitor. So one of the side effects of Arimidex usage is the altering of your blood lipids. So your cholesterol ratio will probably be out of whack with prolonged use of Arimidex. So stopping that will help a lot, obviously. So nothing major, nothing bad, but definitely I can see what was inhibiting my prep and from a fat loss perspective. So that's where we're at with that. And then from there, once we fix all of those things, so I'll probably get blood work done again in like a month or so, give my body time to recoup. And then from that point, we're going to move into an off season. And we'll go from there. And I'm just going to let my body do what it wants to do. So one question that I've been getting asked a lot is, will I stay in 212 or will I move up to the open? I'm going to let my body answer that question. So basically my previous high weight was 250.6. So that's what when I started prep for the 2020 season, that was how much I weighed, and that was the highest I'd ever weighed, ever. So if I get to around 250-ish, 255, and I notice that my body's kind of stalling out and doesn't want to, like, it would be forcing it to grow, then I'd probably stay in 212 one more year. If I get to 250 and my body's just continuing to grow and gain and it just wants to keep doing that, I'm going to allow it to do that. And then in 2022, I'll be an open competitor. So that's how I'm going to approach that. Otherwise, let's see, what's going on currently besides moving into the health phase? I haven't trained in like a week and a half, which has actually been really nice. I'm really enjoying that. I haven't taken, the most time I've ever taken since I really started bodybuilding was like a week. I've never taken more than a week off of training. I did kind of train on Monday of last week because we did a shoot with Ben Pollock and his coach Taylor Gone for True Nutrition. We did that on Monday. So they put me through a pull session that day. And then I met up with one of my clients to put him through a pull session. We trained together later that week. But other than that, I haven't trained at all. And honestly, I've been really liking the break. Like, I feel good. Weight is holding pretty well, around 240 on its own, without training, without supplements. So I can only imagine what's going to happen once I start everything up and, get back on my routine all over again. That's going to be crazy. But yeah, no, I feel really good. Physically, I feel great. Emotionally, I feel incredible. I have more energy to give. I have more energy, yeah, physically, but also emotionally to give to Anastasia, my fiance, to give to my clients, to give to the members of my gym, which is where we are right now. So you're going to get the mirror reflection, but this is, we're at FAM Tampa, my gym, our gym, mine and Anastasia's gym. So Flex Appeal Miami Tampa location, you'll probably see the mural in the background. Yep. So come check us out if you are in the Tampa area. Our Instagram is at fam.tampa, and you can find all our business hours, our pictures, all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm doing this video from the gym this time. There's also a hurricane on the way. It was like raining really, really, really bad earlier. It was thunder and stuff, and then it just stopped. And it looks like it's going to start again any second. So if you are listening to this and you are in Florida, please be safe. Don't do anything stupid, like being outside while the hurricane is hitting. Yeah. So that's pretty much the update on me right now. I'm actually glad that I'm taking this break from training. I'm just thinking out loud now, but I'm really glad that I'm taking this break from training, because it also is in addition to the recovery and rest that I'm getting, it's also giving me an opportunity to miss it. Because so far I've been here in the gym, I've been working, training my clients, and watching everybody else kind of still get it in and get their things done. And like at no point have I had any urge to try and touch a weight or jump in at all. That tells me that I need a little bit more of a break, because normally I get a little antsy and itchy, so to speak, and I just I'll see people deadlifting for example, and I'll be like, oh, I gotta jump in, I gotta deadlift too. But I don't feel that right now. I'm enjoying having a break. I'm enjoying eating more food. I'm enjoying being more present in my relationship and being more present in my friendships and interactions with people, instead of in the back of my mind like I'm talking to you, but I'm really worried about what the scale is going to say. How close to 212 am I? And I'm enjoying not stressing about that right now. So that's where I'm at. That is the update for now. We're going to come up with a different name for the video series now. I'll go talk to the True Nutrition marketing people, and we'll get it right on that. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate all the love and support that I keep getting on via social media and text message and all that stuff. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. I love you. Again, this update is brought to you by True Nutrition. Use code WEAPONX at checkout to save some money, and I will see you guys on the next update. Peace.